All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasun Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to not only the Sarasun Seti YouTube page, but the General Seti YouTube page, two powerhouse institutions on YouTube giving you nothing but black power, black divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. I want you to become a member. Link for the memberships right down in the video description. It's in the chat. All you had to do is just click it. You get a video introduction, rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join, even if you don't. I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasun Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website up on Teachable, uploading a lot of dynamic curriculums, powerhouse programs, certificate courses. First one up, 25 steps to the redemption of definitive black manhood, designed by the General strictly for the brothers. You should get a preview. Click that link in the chat. Also included the Brotherhood of Heru Roundtable live stream where the brothers meet once a week, discussing very important, vital, powerful information pertinent to our growth and development. Get over there, check it out, family, and become a brother, become a member today. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasun Seti, DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for you, family. I know you're going to like and love. Get over there, check out that catalog, get a discount, shop and save and shop. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, Seti University, over 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the General, Old Mecca, Ancient Egypt, Nubia. We got the Black Woman is God, Making of the White Man, Freemasonry exposed, hip-hop occult, all the religions, Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Black Illuminati. We got it all, family. There's not another website nowhere on the planet that could compare, compete, become a member today. And everybody know the General popping on Patreon. We got that fire dropping today. Yes, indeed. We got ancient Egypt military colony of Mother Ethiopia. Yes. We got the emerald tablets, DNA codes of the dragon bloodline, and the mega opus, the 72 chambers of the pineal gland. Gonna blow the mind. I want you in the house. Don't you dare miss it. It's gonna be a 3 or 4 part series. It's just that deep. And to all the family out there, donate to the General. I thank you, appreciate you. Those who would like to donate, the link is in the chat. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Well, it's coming down that coming out in news reports that United States has shipped nuclear missiles back to the UK. Haven't been any over there. You know, they say over 17 years, but they're actually there now. It's turning up in Europe. That's exactly what's happening. You see, you got to think of what's going on. Vladimir Putin, is trying to seize the whole of Ukraine. He's, and then they thinking that he might go into a couple of other countries, Estonia, I believe, Latvia, and thinking that they might be on the radar. Finland is nervous, and so a lot of them countries is over there nervous that Russia may attempt to do them like Ukraine, and so they've shipped missiles into the UK. Yeah, but France got a little more. You know what I'm saying? It'll be, they ain't got no army. Motherfucker be talking about France. In France, only nation France can beat up on is a third world country. You see what I'm saying? They can beat up on the third world country, but they ain't got no smoke for nobody. But that's the pinnacle of the beast. You right. You see, and so they saber rattling like a motherfucker right now. And what erratic as Donald Trump, he's erratic. He's willing to, he's willing to turn it up a little bit to get that Epstein shit off his ass. You know what I'm saying? If believe me, if because if war, if it's an aspect of war and shit and this, that, and the third, then people might ease up on his ass because the country is moving towards war and that the president need to focus in and shit like that. So ain't no telling what these motherfuckers will do to get out of the shit that they in. But, United States didn't ship the Patriot missiles and other hardware over to Ukraine. Donald Trump got money in there, man. They got money in there. That's really what it boiled down to it. They want them rare earth minerals and all of that shit. They want that shit. You know what I'm saying? They operating off of that shit. So they want it, and Russia do not want to allow them to get it. You see, they do not want them to have it, and they willing to go to war because if the United States and NATO take Ukraine and they get entrenched, where they got bases and they got they what else is they can't do shit else. They technically is what I'm saying, they is checkmated. Real talk. They'll be checkmated at that point. Ain't nothing they could do. They ain't got no, as far as land, they landlocked. You see, they landlocked. And then you got Moscow that's technically, it ain't no more than about 300, four, I don't even think, it's about 400 miles, you see, from Ukraine. Let me see how far. It ain't that goddamn far. How far is Moscow from the Ukraine border? 470 miles. That ain't shit. So it ain't nothing but 470 miles from Moscow to the Ukraine border. So I mean, you right there at a motherfucker doorstep. You see what I'm saying? You right there at a motherfucker doorstep. And the shit that they got right now, they can hit that motherfucker from Ukraine with no problem. They can hit that motherfucker. They can bomb Moscow with no problem. You see, and Russia is upset at that they lacing Ukraine with that kind of capability. They didn't threaten the United States and NATO that if they gave them that kind of capability, that that nuclear weapons is on the table. Now they got yeah, by Oakland to L.A. Okay, yeah, they got nuclear or them low yield nukes. You see what I'm saying? Well, I guess it don't necessarily spread as far as some of them high yield nukes and shit, but they got it's enough to make a motherfucker lay on down. You see? Yeah, it is, Ray. It just at this point it just shows you the bestial nature. Cause he listen, he didn't bomb the motherfucker into oblivion. You understand what I'm saying? And got enough nerve to he got enough nerve to talk about Gaza. He didn't literally did Ukraine the same way that Netanyahu did Gaza. You see, didn't bomb damn near every building in that motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? It's like a fucking apocalyptic movie at this point. You understand what I'm saying? It's an if they wanted to do movies, man, they could make billions of dollars just doing apocalyptic movies over in that motherfucker. You don't need no props or nothing. All you had to do, you got everything you need. Everything you need is right there. They didn't bomb that motherfucker. So it's really the fact that yeah. Yeah, he losing. If he was gonna win, he would have been one. You see what I'm saying? He didn't lost a whole lot of motherfucking soldiers, man. I mean, Russia didn't lost a lot of his motherfucking soldiers. How many they got? How many is they? Okay, they got different. You understand what I'm saying? You got different accounts. You see, man, what is it? Media Zoa and BBC Russian servers as of July 17th, 2025, they have confirmed the deaths of over 119,000. That's what they say. Center of Strategy and International Studies, they report in early June 2025, estimated that around 250,000 Russian soldiers had died by then, with casualties, including injured, exceeding 950,000. Okay. You see, 950,000. And so that including some, okay, Moscow Times, the citing a declassified U.S. intelligence assessment. They reported in December 2023 that some 315,000 Russian troops had been killed or wounded. So, and I was hearing that it was higher than that. You know what I'm saying? I was hearing that it was higher than that. So they didn't lost a lot of their, you talking about your youth and shit and this, that, and the third. They can't afford because them Neanderthals is already in a negative birth rate. So to lose, the youth, they youth like that and not being able to replicate, which is a good thing. It's all a good thing. We keep it up. I heard 1 million. That's what I heard. Let's check this. Let me get this fly out of here. Yeah, I heard it was over 1 million. That's what I heard. I ain't gonna play the cause there's a lot of, all that damn crazy sound. And I don't even want to hear that shit. Let me take the what's the name out. Okay, let me see. Yeah, they saying that Russia is moving some ships over there near Britain. Since they didn't, and I don't know if it's because of the nukes being there. You see, U.S. placing nuke on British soil leaked accidental by budget papers. I saw some papers then leaked and showing that Russian Navy takes over waters near UK for 4-day intense drill. So I guess they over there trying to flex on Britain. I don't know if it's before or after. Hundreds of warships and jets to participate in July storm drills. I most definitely got to look this Russian Navy to hold submarine ops mock defend areas of deployment. Russia begins Navy drills in Arctic and Pacific Oceans and reports of U.S. Let me see. Did it say because of the nukes? And reports of U.S. Amid reports of U.S. nukes in UK. So I guess they doing it because of the nukes in UK. The drills include over 150 ships, 15,000 military personnel. Mm. July storm will run from the 23rd to the 27th. July testing readiness of fleet for non-standard ops. Drills would also test use of long-range weapons, other other advanced tech. Yeah, they over there. They over there flexing. Additional 120 aircraft, coastal defense systems will be part of drills per report. They flex. It's some shit about to happen over there, man. In the period between July 23rd and 27th, under the general guidance of Russia Navy. Let me pause that shit. I can't read it faster than they're going. Under the guidance, general guidance of Russian Navy Commander in Chief. Okay. The July Storm Navy operative exercise will be held in the waters of the Pacific and Arctic Ocean. The Caspian Seas involve in northern Pacific and Baltic fleets, as well as at sea, the crews of the ships will be practicing deployment of combat areas, conducting anti-submarine operation, defending areas of deployment and economic activity. They will also practice repelling attacks by air attack weapons, unmanned boats, and enemy drones, ensuring the safety of navigation, striking enemy targets and naval groups. Now, I'm going to tell you ahead of time. They're going to respond to that. They're going to respond to that. You see what I'm saying? And they're going to flex on his ass hard. They're going to have NATO. They're going to do all type of shit right after that. And they're going to bring out so many goddamn ships on their ass. They're going to get They're going to get dizzy. They're going to get dizzy. You see what I'm saying? Because, motherfucker, you ain't got no air. You motherfucker, when them aircraft carriers pull up over on that bitch. And them goddamn, when them motherfucker, yeah. Yeah, they flex. That little flex though. You know what I'm saying? They flexing on the UK, but when two or three of them goddamn them goddamn aircraft came, then they bring the fleet with them. You know what I'm saying? They got so many destroyers, so many submarines. They probably come over there, with one. France got one or two, and then France got about two or three of them. You see what I'm saying? I believe the UK got one or two of them. You see, and the United States they gonna flex on them. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the other NATO groups and shit. And they want him to flex. They don't give a fuck about him flexing like that because they want to see how he gonna move anyway. You see, and so they want to see how he move, and so but he got to move because they flexing on his ass. And so but believe you me, after he watch, I guarantee you, soon as he done, they ain't gonna do it immediately, but they gonna do it soon enough to let him know. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, well, shit, the United States got about how many aircraft? They got about how many aircraft carriers they got? I know they got about 11. I thought they had more than that. They got 11. I thought it was 11. Yeah, they got 11. They got 11. And probably got some more on the way. Yeah. I don't know if we got more subs. I think China might. I don't know if we got more. We got, but the United States got more powerful subs. It don't make no difference. China got more ships, but them it don't compare. Just because you got more, don't mean you got better. You see what I'm saying? So when you talk about, China might got more submarines, but they don't compare to them goddamn the Nemesis, them goddamn Nemesis class and shit. One of them motherfuckers sank a continent. That one goddamn motherfucker, it be terror. You say you think Russia? Man, them old ass. Okay, United States. I was wrong. United States has got 70. Russia has the second largest fleet with 63, and China got 61. So whoever said the U.S., you was right. You was right. I thought China had passed them up. So they didn't updated it then. So the goddamn, so okay. Yeah. Yeah, so I just went on AI. It said something totally different. Yeah, that motherfucker. Let me see. Let me just put you probably more because that's what I thought. I thought China was up. Well, they most definitely need to update this shit because they got this shit down through here. You know what I'm saying? They got it even 2025. They still got US up. So it don't make no difference. Them motherfuckers, it don't make no difference. Cause China got that old shit. Yeah, they got that old shit. But anyway, it's turning up out there, family. So we got to keep our eyes on this shit. We got to keep our eyes on this shit. I'll finish this video out. The drills come as a report of U.S. redeploying nukes. The U.S. had deployed nukes in UK for the first time since 2008. Mm-hmm. Missouri. Oh, yeah, USS Missouri. Yeah. Them goddamn destroyers is a motherfucker. Them the motherfuckers with all the firepower, for real. Yeah, they letting them know. They letting them know. They say they haven't officially confirmed it, but they didn't send that shit over there. You know what I'm saying? They were talking about jumping on Britain. Anti-nuke campaigners have reportedly called on UK to inform Parliament. Russia has warned in the past that in escalation near its borders won't go unanswered. Amid Ukraine, Russia has also placed nukes on allied Belarus territory. Moscow has claimed one of the reasons for its Ukraine invasion has been NATO expansion. Russia's drills in Arctic and Pacific, U.S. reported move came amid war tensions. Hmm. U.S. has given Russia a 50-day deadline to agree to a Ukraine truce or face tensions. What did he say? Was it tension? Sanctions. However, so far, Russia has shown little interest in agreeing to a quick ceasefire. That's what it is, family. Something going on. So y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna do a little more research behind this shit. This shit getting it these it, the mother they moving on this shit. All it take is a motherfucker, you fall asleep and let a bullet go off of any goddamn thing. It's gonna be a whole lot of shit going off. You can believe that. But anyway, family, we had a hell of a day today. I'm gonna go on ahead and get ready for tomorrow. Well, today. I'm gonna get ready for later on today. Y'all stay tuned, family. If anything pop up, I'll most definitely let you know. This is General Cyrus Seti. Get on over there. The military has public grants to cover. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, he's supporting them. He got his money over there. He got his goddamn. Yeah. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, he got his rare earth minerals over there. He gonna get that. Anyway, family, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.